Here are the starters for Milwaukee. They've got Kevin Porter, Miles Turner out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Green, and it's Rollins in at the 2. And for the Hawks, Johnson and Okongwu man the post position. Tyson Daniels is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's Kispert in at the 3 spot. Now that we have over half of this season completed, Greg, what are you most interested in seeing moving forward?
I'm looking at which teams are going to make that playoff push, right? And which teams are content with slipping into the lottery. A lot will be determined over the next few weeks.
Now, here's Kuzma. Rollins with the bucket.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Outside, Green. A three-pointer is right on target.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Kispert. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. From 10 feet out, the shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Here's Milwaukee now. It's a three-point game. Kuzma outside. Porter passes to Green. Pass to Rollins. Just 5 to shoot. Turner with the screen. Goes up to the stripe. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now, Okongwu. This game he had 12. Kispert, no good. Pass to Porter. Here's Rollins. Turner with the screen. Daniels with the steal. And now here comes Daniels. Leading the break. Here's Johnson. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Turner. Porter looking it over. Clock at 6. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, the Milwaukee Bucks making one of the most surprising moves of the summer, waiving and stretching the over $113 million owed to Damian Lillard, and then signing the starting center of their arch rival Pacers in Miles Turner. A bold move to say the least, but they feel he's a perfect addition.
Yeah, truly a two-way talent. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. Pass to Alexander-Walker. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Kispert, no good.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
And it's denied. Daniels passes to Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
Strong finish there from Johnson. Didn't let the contact throw him off.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Let's take a look here at the numbers for Porter. Over the last month, getting it done. He's putting up about 14 points a night, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Now here's Green. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Pass to Kuzma for three. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now here's Kispert, guarded by Green. 6 to shoot. Launches it. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Milwaukee leading by 3. Here's Rollins. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Turner inside. Okongwu on him. There's Green with the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Green's got 6 points.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Johnson outside. It's Okongwu, top of the key. Johnson sets the screen for Daniel. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And it is so much fun watching these guys just throw it down. Jalen Johnson can do it with the best of them.
Outside, Green. Pass to Kuzma. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Atlanta, they're down in 10th place here in the middle part of the season. They'll need to make a move soon. And, of course, the Bucks, 3 games behind.
And I think for the Hawks, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. It perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
Now, here's Okongwu. No scoring in this one.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Johnson against Kuzma. Pass to Turner. Over Okongwu. The shot by Turner, no good. The Hawks trail by 4. Kispert dishes to Daniels. So we're talking about Dyson Daniels here, Greg. Just how incredible a defender is this kid?
I mean, last season he came in second in terms of voting for Defensive Player of the Year, led the league in steals, and this young man's just getting started. Figures to be a problem for a long time.
That free throw good from Daniels. In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of their starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
Both free throws good from Daniels. And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. But it's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks.
Rollins against Daniel. Turner with a screen on Johnson. Kuzma kicks to Porter. Turner with a screen for Porter. Fires the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Now it's a 7-point Bucks lead.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear for him.
Kispert, the pass to Daniels. Here's Alexander Walker. Okongwu with a screen on Porter. Alexander Walker. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now, here's Kuzma. 11-point game his last outing. Turner with the screen for Kuzma. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Kevin Porter. Kennard, he's checked in for the Hawks. McCollum comes in for Daniels. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Trent comes in for A.J. Green. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Well, we don't think of point guards as rebounders necessarily, but here are the ones that have corralled the most boards in the last month of the NBA. You take a look at Porter. He does a great job inside, one of the top rebounders in the league.
And it may not be the first thing you think about, but if you look at a lot of the all-time great point guards, their rebounding, that nose for the basketball is a big part of their game.
Absolutely. I mean, that's no coincidence. The ability to have an impact everywhere on the floor, not just on the perimeter. I think that's what separates a lot of the great point guards from the good ones.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
They get it back. Okongwu dishes to Johnson. Rollins against McCollum. Another shot. Rebounded by the Bucks.
He'll miss some of these from time to time, especially when he feels some pressure on the way up.
And he drops it in from the low post. Porter's got his third bucket of the night.
Beautiful teardrop from Porter Jr. That's really tough to stop.
Back to McCollum. Pass to Kennard. Clock at 4. Now Alexander Walker. It's rebounded by Portis. Porter against McCollum. Back to Trent. To the left side wing. Here's Rollins. Defended by Alexander Walker. From deep, Trent. Rebound by Alexander Walker. The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Kennard. Plays it up and banks it in.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Milwaukee's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Porter kicks to Trent. To the left wing. Here's Rollins. Defended by Alexander Walker. Shots good by Turner.
Boy, and Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
McCollum with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. Porter against McCollum. Shot clock at 6. Nice D from Porter. And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. 6-point lead. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks. Pass to Turner. Rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got his 6th rebound on the night. Porter with the steal. Rollins the pass to Porter. Inside and stolen by Okongwu. Porter with the steal. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Here's Trent. And again, the Bucks miss. Johnson against Trent. McCollum deciding where to go with it. And And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the point. At the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Free throw good. McCollum. So both teams making some changes here. And so McCollum nails both of them. And that does it for the first quarter. Bucks lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Newell out there with Porzingis. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Krejci in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Now here's McCollum. Cole Anthony unable to get his last shot to go in. Pass to Krejci. Now here's Porzingis. Oh, good with the triple. Harris outside. Back to Anthony. We played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Trent gets the bucket. Trent's got the first basket of the second quarter for Milwaukee.
How about the work inside that time by Trent Jr.? Just taking what the defense gives him.
Kennard with a screen on Anthony. It's stolen by Anthony. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Back to Anthony. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Pass to Harris. The three. Anthony's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 6. McCollum outside. There's the pick. To the paint. Here's Newell. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Nice decision by McCollum, giving up the rock.
Milwaukee's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Portis, a screen on McCollum. Pass to Portis. The three. Rebound, Atlanta.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Anthony against McCollum. Here's Porzingis. And that one is good. Porzingis has got his first bucket of the night.
Porzingis able to use that 7'6" wingspan to full effect, beating everybody to the board and then quickly cashing in.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. A different look for Milwaukee. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Antetokounmpo. A.J. Green comes in for Gary Harris. And Porter subbed in for Anthony. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Even after pivoting towards their youth, GA the Hawks last season had an improved record.
Yeah, they traded away a bunch of rotation veterans, but the young fellas showed they were ready to step in, and this group didn't miss a beat.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. Here's Porter after the basket by Atlanta. Three-pointer. And again, the Bucks miss. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Johnson kicks to Kispert, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Honestly, I have no idea what happened right there. That was wild.
Milwaukee has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter.
Hey, yo, right here.
Trent against Daniels. Kuzma. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
Johnson with a screen on Porter. And a wide open look for McCollum, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Porter sets the pick for Porter. Kuzma outside. Outside Portis. And the three ball is good. Portis has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Hey, I think every team wants a guy like Bobby Portis. I mean, more than capable from deep. He's able to play the 4 and 5 and gives you good effort at both ends.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Johnson against Kuzma. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Why don't we go to the 2K leaderboard? Over the past month, these teams have been playing a very entertaining brand of basketball. Number 5, the Hawks.
I mean, they have really hit their stride in terms of that transition game. No doubt about it. They are playing at a great pace.
Okongwu's checked in for Porzingis. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Daniels finds McCollum. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. To the inside. Here's Kuzma. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Kuzma's got his first 2 points of the night. McCollum outside. Kispert setting the pick for McCollum. Kicks it out to Johnson. Atlanta again missing. Bucks leading by 3. Outside Porter. On the 3 off target.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I mean, how about that athleticism from Jalen Johnson?
Here is Porter. He's got 7. Pass to Kuzma. Okongwu grabs the board.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Here's Kispert. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. You know, Clark, when Kyle Kuzma is in the right role and the right situation, he can help in so many areas.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he's capable of spacing the floor. His shot has just been a tad inconsistent, so that's why he hasn't gotten to the next level yet. But I love the energy he plays with and his versatility.
They throw good. Kuzma. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. Now, not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Pass to Porter. Shoots over Alexander Walker. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 9.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Alexander Walker with the ball. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Indiana. And there it is for him. Alexander Walker's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now, here's Kuzma. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Just 3 to shoot from 15 feet away. Porter, no luck.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
Pass to Alexander Walker. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here's Green. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Green's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You know, he doesn't have the quickness of some guys, but he does see everything, including that opening.
Back to Alexander Walker. Pass to Okongwu. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Turner. Milwaukee in the lead. Porter passes to Kuzma. Over in the corner, Green. Outside, Porter. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Johnson, the pass to Alexander Walker. And here's Daniels. Pass to Kispert. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now, here's Kuzma. Back to Porter. Turner with the screen for Porter. And there's the drive. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Here's what the Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics. And then on Thursday, they'll be playing against Alperen Şengün and the Houston Rockets.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
The Bucks shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. And Kuzma slams it in.
And, you know, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happened.
Pass to Kispert. Back to Alexander Walker. On the wing, Daniels. Johnson outside. Can they get it? Green with the rebound. Milwaukee leading by 4. Here is Porter. We've got 1:13 left now here in the second. Offline with his 3.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Porter. Johnson gets the bucket.
Going in there, and Johnson playing big.
Pass to Green. Kuzma outside. from 11 feet away. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Daniels. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Porter passes to Rollins. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Lets it go from deep. Kuzma can't get it to go. Pass to Alexander Walker. This one for 3, and that one released in time, but no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Bucks on top, up 2. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Coach Quinn Snyder with us now, and Coach, a bit of a lull for this team scoring the ball. Why?
It had nothing to do with anything other than us being aggressive. We're like walking the ball up the court. Whoever's got it, we've got to attack.
At least effort is something you can control. Thank you, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. First on the menu is looking at what games will be coming up here shortly. It'll be the Wizards out at Capital One Arena against the Trailblazers. It's going to tip off at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
These are solid teams, pretty close talent-wise.
Absolutely a sneaky good game that should be very entertaining.
Well, coming back to the game of the night, the Bucks find themselves in a close one.
Their keys to the game have been opening all the doors. Just a high-caliber overall performance.
Yeah, the offense is rolling. You can tell they're having fun out there. I'm having fun just watching them.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. So it's Atlanta now, trailing by 2, getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Green. Then it's Porter. Then it's Turner. And it's Rollins in at the shooting guard position. Alexander Walker with the ball. Guarded by Porter. Here's Okongwu. Over Turner. The shot by Okongwu, no good. The Bucks shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Outside, Porter. Pass to Turner. Now here's Kuzma. Over Okongwu. Another miss by Kuzma.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Daniels. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Kispert dishes to Daniels. For the lead. Rebounded by the Bucks. Down low. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Green. Kuzma's got 7 points in the game. Pass to Kispert. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
And they're also top 5 in three-point shooting. Some being the scheme, but also this group's put in a lot of practice.
And you pointed this out. No team in the NBA moves the ball better than they do. So many of their baskets are the product of just excellent assists. Now, here's Kispert. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Pocket 2, Johnson.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
Kuzma with the defensive effort. Porter kicks to Kuzma. Porter with the screen for Kuzma. Pass to Rollins over Daniels. The shot by Rollins no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And here is Kispert. Here's Alexander Walker. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Alexander Walker's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Now here's Kuzma. He's got 7. Turner with a screen for Porter. Jacks up a 3. They get a hand on it, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Okongwu. And we have a moment to take a look at the best three-point shooting teams in the NBA. The Bucks second, number 5, the Hawks.
And the shooting display both these teams have put on this season has been remarkable. I mean, there are just three-point shooters all over the floor.
Kuzma with it, covered by Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Turner with a screen for Porter. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Hawks have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. One thing this team loves about Kevin Porter Jr., Clark, he scores the ball.
Yes, he does. He's a walking bucket. You know, we've seen him average about 20 per game for a season. And the one thing you don't have to worry about with Kevin Porter Jr., he's going to keep it in attack mode all the time.
Now Kispert. Following the miss by Kyle Kuzma from deep. Okongwu with a screen on Kuzma. Turner with the steal. Driving inside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
And here's a look at some stats for Daniels. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Getting around 12 points a game, 7 assists, and 7 rebounds. And really just excellent numbers. I like what we've been seeing from him across the board.
I do too. I mean, he's playing with much more focus now and a much higher level of intensity.
Here's Alexander Walker. He has 7. And it's sent back by Turner.
Turner using every inch of his length to protect the rim. Denied.
Green with the ball. Okongwu covering. Here's Porter. Oh, he jams it right over Corey Kispert. Wow.
He is indeed a showman now. Porter Jr. using that explosive athleticism on the rack attack. Yes, sir.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. The Hawks trail. Alexander Walker on the wing. Johnson with a screen on Porter to the inside. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Now, here's Kuzma. He's got 7. On the wing, Porter. Defended by Alexander Walker. Outside, Green. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Hawks have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. So they take the lead. Johnson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here's Kuzma. Outside Turner. Oh, good on the triple.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Here's Kispert, and he makes good on the layup. Now it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Kuzma with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. From deep, Green. Rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Daniels kicks to Johnson. Pass to Alexander Walker. Misses the layup. Bucks trail by 4. Outside, Porter. Now Turner. Defended by Alexander Walker. Out to Kuzma. That ball. Nice feed that time from Turner. Kuzma's got 10 points in the game.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
Now here's Green. He's got 8. 3-pointer. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Pass to Kispert. Here's Alexander Walker. Outside Daniel. The Hawks again can't hit. And stolen by Okongwu. Turner with the steal. Here's Rollins. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Pass to Turner. And the wide open shot from Green. It's good from long range. He's got 11.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Atlanta making some changes. Porzingis comes in for Okongwu. And it's Kennard in for Jalen Johnson. Milwaukee also making some changes. Bobby Portis is checked in for Miles Turner. And Anthony subbed in for Kevin Porter. Hawks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Portis. Porzingis can't hit. Milwaukee in the lead. Kuzma passes to Anthony. Here's Rollins. Kennard covering. Throws it down. If the official calls the foul, it may be a 3-point play. It's on Porzingis.
Portis adding insult to injury. He'll have a chance for one more.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard numbers.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season from there.
The Hawks trail by 5. Alexander Walker passes to Daniels. To the wing on the left. Porzingis to 2. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Here's Rollins. Pass to Anthony. Over Kispert. They grab their own miss, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
10th and fewest turnovers per game, and they're in the top half of the league in assists. Could they do more? Sure, but they're putting in some effort.
You talked about their best in the league 3-point percentage, and it has as much to do with their system, Greg, as their shooters. They know how to get guys open on the perimeter. First free throw is good.
A most valuable role player on this team. Portis' ability to stretch the floor with his shooting, huge.
For the Hawks, Newell, he's checked in for Corey Kispert, and McCollum subbed in for Daniels. The Bucks also changing it up. Antetokounmpo comes in for Kyle Kuzma, and Trent subbed in for Green. And Portis drains both of them. Here's McCollum. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. The Bucks making a change here. Sims is checked in. And so it's Atlanta with it. 7-point differential. Screen by Porzingis to the middle. It's tipped. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Hits the three from the wing. Anthony's got the lead up to 10 now for Milwaukee. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Here's Rollins. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Anthony. Over McCollum. Anthony's shot is off. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Now here's Porzingis. Will it go? And it's good on the way in. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, you know, guys, the combination of strength and height for Porzingis allowing him to take on physical defense much better.
Portis a screen on McCollum. Here's Anthony going inside.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Kennard after the made shot from Cole Anthony. It's to Porzingis. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. 6 points for Porzingis.
Well, it appears to me that pressure doesn't get to Porzingis, guys. In fact, you could actually make a case it makes him sharper and more focused.
Now here's Anthony. He has 5. Beyond the arc. The shot comes out. So it's Milwaukee holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Right back after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. C.J. McCollum out there with Kennard. And it's Krejci in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now here's McCollum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I love how active McCollum is. Superb at drawing contact on the way up.
And he can't get the first one.
your classic combo guard. C.J. McCollum can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times. A valuable piece for this team.
Harris is checked in for the Bucks. Good on the second free throw. Here is Porter. To the paint. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
Here's Kennard. Pass to Krejci. Porzingis feeling it out a bit. McCollum kicks to Kennard. Shot clock at 5. Here's McCollum. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks leading by 9. Porter with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And it's Anthony slamming it down.
Anthony going up top. Don't let his size fool you, folks. Cole's got some hops.
McCollum dishes to Johnson. The wide open look here for Porzingis. A three-pointer off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Harris makes it off the glass. Harris has got the lead up to 13 now for the Bucks.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Krejci. The offensive rebound. Porzingis can't hit.
They'd love to get more help from him offensively right now.
Harris against Johnson. Outside Portis. Trent outside. From the arc. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Porter against McCollum. Outside, Porzingis to stop the drought. And that one comes up a bit short. And it's Anthony with the ball for Milwaukee. This is the most they've led by 13 points.
Outstanding quickness in the open floor from Harris. Gary's so good at getting to the right area of the court.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Turner's checked in for Harris. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen in on, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Now here's Porzingis. Pass to McCollum. Porter with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee.
Hey, yo, right here.
Porzingis with the block.
And there was a time when Porzingis was good for several rejections at the rim like that per game. Most would-be scorers have learned that about him.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Boy, and that'll give them a nice injection. Nothing like a rejection to get a team fired up.
Portis finds Porter. The Bucks working the ball around. Portis sets the pick for Anthony. He takes it in. Count it. Good. Anthony's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, he's looked unstoppable this half. Maybe he got a little pep talk over the break.
Johnson against Trent. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. The Hawks again can't hit.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Porter against McCollum. Pass to Porzingis. And stolen by Portis. Here's Anthony. Rebound, Atlanta.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Porzingis kicks to Johnson. Okongwu with a screen on Trent to stop the run. And Okongwu slams it in.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Now here's Porter. Porter sets the pick for Porter. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 19.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Porzingis sets the pick for McCollum over Porter. McCollum no good.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Fades back. Okongwu grabs the board. Atlanta's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Back to Johnson. Porzingis with a screen on Trent. And here's Johnson outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Porter. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
For Porter Jr., I think it's about shot selection. Taking smart shots, including when he's in close.
Trent against Johnson. Pass to Okongwu. Lets it go from 11. Bucket is good.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. It's now time to take a look at our player of the game.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
He'd finally had enough of their losing streak, and it's going to take something special to regain some kind of momentum. And his effort has been very special tonight. Bucks leading by 19. Turner with a screen for Porter. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Inside.
And what I love about Jalen Johnson, just how versatile he is. And the scary part, this guy is still improving. He's got another level to get to.
And that one falls for Johnson. So Johnson hits 2 of them. Now here's Porter. Pass to Kuzma. To the middle. Rollins with the bucket. And the Bucks lead by 19.
Boy, a really solid passer at his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
Johnson against Kuzma. Okongwu with a screen on Porter. The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
That's his second made 3, first of this half.
Bucks leading by 16. Porter passes to Kuzma. Turner with a screen on Johnson. Pass to Rollins. Outside Porter. 6 to shoot. The 3-ball. Rebound Atlanta. Okongwu's now got his 16th rebound on the night.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Here's Alexander Walker. Outside Daniel. And it's Kispert in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 7th assist in the game.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Now here's Green. Turner with a screen on Johnson. Kuzma trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Hawks trail by 13. Pass to Daniels. Kisper with it, picked up by Turner. Kisper kicks to Daniels. Okongwu dishes to Daniels. From outside the arc, the rebound by Turner. Turner's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Porter passes to Kuzma. And here's Porter. On the wing, Turner. Bucks passing it around. Releases. Finds himself wide open and drills it. And the Bucks lead by 15.
Boy, beautiful looking jump shot by Turner. He isn't shy about rising up from there.
And here is Kisper. Now, Alexander Walker. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Just 5 on the clock. Johnson fires. The 3 is off. Bucks leading by 15. Now Turner. And he banks the layup in.
Exceptional skills for Turner down in the paint. This guy, I think, has the potential to be a dominant player inside for a lot of years.
And the shot goes in.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Third person. Team starters. At the line for 1, Onyeka Okongwu.
Shooting 1.
Oh, yeah, shooter. Big rebound. Gotta get it. Big rebound, big rebound. Let's get it, get it, get it. That's all you, boy.
Milwaukee's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. It's Kuzma.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Green outside, 4 on the shot clock. And he drains the J.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Turner against Okongwu. Oh, the dunk!
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Milwaukee leading by 14. Porter with it. And Daniels picks him up defensively. It's Kuzma. Okongwu pulls it down. 1:21 left to play here in the 4th. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their systems.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Kuzma, no good from 3. So it's Atlanta now. They trail by 14. Missed on the 3.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
On the wing, Porter. Defended by Kisper. Rollins against Daniels. Now Green. The 3 doesn't go. So it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks.